believe the lighting, if we go by lighting modifier, it probably would give about like plus 10 or 20. Also, you're moving throughout a city and you do have a slight idea on how from the guards' memories, places where you can be, little alleyways and whatnot, being able to slightly, avoid guard patrols and other things. So yeah.
Okay, so what's the
So
total
full plus,
bonus?
so plus 20. That includes darkness and the memories from the guards. From the guard. Okay. And I will roll off screen there. Awareness. Okay, you're good. Do you want to know what I rolled? It
Yay!
was an 87.
Ha! The dice gods are not pleased with you.
They were pleased with me. They were pleased with me with Terra, Captain Terra.
Then you got him killed and they were no longer happy.
Well, Bronner killed him. That's not my fault.
Yes, it was. You actually walked into melee range.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Just stand there and wait for him?
Yes.
I mean, we
No, you
both
pull out
did
the
our
gun.
defensive actions and didn't do anything. We just it'd be like Dragon Ball Z, where the guys stand there for 10 episodes staring at each other and powering up.
At least it wasn't the 10 episodes like that Dragon Ball Z scream.
Well, they have to scream for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're running about. Okay, what is this one you put up? The tech priest thing. Unplug your internet router. Wait 30 seconds. Slaughter some lambs. Read their entrails. Oh yes, definitely. I should appease the machine spirit. It is not happy with me.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try to go find the Chaos Guy / the King, and maybe figure out more
Chaos
about the
Knight
world.
and the King, they're not exactly in the same place. Or you don't even know where the king is. You do know where the chaos guy is.
Yeah, I'm gonna find the Chaos Guy. Work from there.
Okay. So this is where we would act. Is Clover still not on?
Yep. Clover is still MIA. I don't think he would be on today. From the way he was talking.
Okay.
Darn it.
That leaves me at it. That leaves us at a bit of an impasse because we have a thing where players could meet up with each other, but not really stuff to do with it.
Yep.
Unless you want to be Clover Venom.
Nah.
So anyways,
You
yeah,
can do Clover. You have the shots.
Well, I will.
Oh, you wanted to call it.
The thing is no, I don't really want to call it. The thing is yes, you do spend some time, avoiding some of the guard patrols as they are rolling about the city. There is a lot of news of a trio of guards completely murdering in cold blood their captain. And they actually took some time, and this has caused everyone to be pretty alarmed, as you hear from several of the guards as they go about, and also word starts to really spread throughout the city. You are able to finally come to the abode that Jazara is in. It is in a slightly higher district, basically more for the rich people. And you come up again. Well, and for the more rich folk, many of them many of them hire guards. Many of them hire guards to guard their doors, but I don't think Clover has she, or has he?
No. He's staying
Um,
at, like, the hideout, though.
What?
Remember he went to the underground hideout to... Oh, what? He just went to a bar, didn't he? An
I
inn?
thought he just went into like. I mean, if he's at a underground hideout, that's where Rasputin would head towards.
Yeah.
Then you come across. Oh, yeah. Then, yeah. So finally, you come down. You come. So basically, since I wasn't here for the underground hideout, what exactly, like, how you exactly get into it?
Uh, you kind of just,
Or did you guys go over that?
actually, Rasputin kind of just went around in a big circle because he was at the sewers. He leaves the sewers, and then he goes back into the sewers. Because the hideout is actually in the sewers.
But it's in another part. The thing is that it's in another. It's in a general another part of the sewers,
Yeah.
and it does require some surface tracking and whatnot. I
And
mean,
then
yeah,
he...
in the end, yes, it does. He does know it ends up to be the sewers, but it is a pretty good distance away from the city. He could have went through the sewers if he knew in advance they were in the sewers, which he did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't
Before I
even...
get to him, I'm
Mhm.
gonna like find like the nearest rain bucket and clean the feces off of me.
That's not very hard. There's plenty of them
It's like,
around.
ugh.
Cynetians first. Actually, yeah, you have warp sense, right?
Yes.
Wait, are you also child of the warp?
I am a warp child, yes.
Oh, weird warp phenomena. Wouldn't you roll Horror Frost for that?
Yeah, I rolled Hoarfrost the first time, but I can re-roll it.
We're just gonna go with Horror Frost for right now. Everything. What does Horror Frost do? It does causes everything to kind of have a frozen taint to it, right?
Yes. I'm gonna go to it. I didn't print out
Okay,
that
it's
one.
okay. I'm here at it now. A thin coating of frost covers everything within 10 meters.
The hidden hideout, you know how, like, you
I
seem
just
like the...
got off work. What's going on?
Oh, hey! Well, just at the point where we need you. Perfect timing.
Convenience.
I was just telling them about the underground hideout that the Duke has, that I figured you went back to, where it's in the sewers, and you used
Or
the Duke's name to enter as the password.
or
Yeah.
where exactly is Jazara at?
Last time where we left off, we were at the. I was at the. I got a few guests for the time. Some a few companions for the time we're on the planet, and I was doing research with. He gave me plants for the doing research on stuff to poison
Yep.
people with.
But one thing is, where is your character living at the moment?
It's like last time I checked when whatchamacallit, what's his name?
Dan?
Yeah, Daniel was they gave me a room in that governor's area.
Yeah, so he's at the underground base.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thing is Rasputin has used his citations to find you and is looking for you and is following a trail that he was able to get off from mine probing a poor guard.
And then making him commit suicide.
Yes.
Only to get into more trouble. Oh, cause more trouble, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
So yeah, he's now washing himself of all the poo, and he's then going into the sewers, and is gonna find the door to the hideout, and the person's gonna want to know the password.
Okay, so for Jesse, since you rolled Cynetians, you can tell with the this is just normal water. You kind of just pick up a bucket of water. You notice that the taint of Nurgle, of the taints, this taint you sense in the warp is extremely present in his water. It almost oozes from the water itself.
Wouldn't it be oozing in Pure Hub City?
The taint is spreading though, and it's starting to spread through a lot of different rivers. And last time I looked at the map, there are rivers that
Okay.
would lead it to generally Pure Hub City.
Okay, so it's just recently hitting Pure Hub.
It's recently hitting,
Mm.
and you're thinking this might be water that was just picked up from the rivers nearby, and it does have faint traces of that taint.
Can I decide if that's enough taint to harm me?
If you were to drink, well, obviously know if you were to drink it, yes, it would harm you. But if you were just to wash your beard off and wash off some of the poo, it wouldn't really harm you, partially because it's such a weak concentration. And
You would have to like sit in there for hours.
Yeah.
yeah, if you basically took a bath in this water, yes, you would like if you just basically made a tub, poured this water in and sat in it for a bit, yes, you would probably get infected by whatever taint is in it. But if you're just gonna wash it through you for a little bit, it will kind of do its job. I would, but you do realize you probably should keep the bath to a brief.
Yeah, I just take a rag and just wipe off and try to get myself presentable then.
Okay.
After I clean up, I raise my cowl and go and present myself towards this this man who the spirits take interest in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then so basically, how is this underground sewer complex like?
Okay, you know how in like you seen the Wizard of Oz movie, right?
Yeah.
You know when Dorothy finally gets to Oz, she knocks on the door, and the guy opens up a little slit, and it's like, "What do you want?"
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's just a big door. It's kind of like it looks like a rock tunnel, or it's kind of a paved tunnel. It's kind of actually
Opens, slit, get shot in face.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then so Rasputin finally travels back into the sewers, slightly reluctantly because he just got himself cleaned, well, quote unquote cleaned.
Yeah.
Question: how do you just talk to a random guard to get information about me?
He didn't just talk to him. He just the thing is, Rasputin knows of your location due to the fact that he's using his psychic sense, his Cynetians, and he's detected your soul that stands out amongst all the others. And he did basically mind probe a guard, break open his mind, and absorb enough information about the city, including its landmarks, along with enough of low Gothic to be able to have simple conversations with people.
You open door. I speak to Star Child.
No, yes, when he does go back into the sewers, he is having a bit harder. He is having a bit harder time. That's why I did have that's why Jesse with the what was it? Stupid.
Holy crap!
I'm forgetting. Navigate surface. Yeah.
Look who just logged on.
No, Miles.
Yeah.
John says he's logged on, but he's not here. Is he dropping off his friend, I'm guessing?
He's helping
Yeah, I
him
think it was
move.
something like that.
He's helping him move.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, he can't get on because he's kind of stuck at his mom's right now, which internet is atrocious. And
Well, that's understandable. I have talked to Miles and we've told him that sometime when he does get back to his place that I will run a one-on-one session with him so that we can have his character do his thing and hopefully get Arthur in it as well, who also hasn't shown up at all today. So, hopefully we can remedy that. Or over the weekend or sometime. When
I haven't even heard anything from Arthur.
Yeah, that's the problem is I'm not too sure if he's minding to play or not, or is he just like super busy or something, and like he's on Skype, but it says that he's away.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if he can't make the time to even contact anyone,
Yeah, I'm gonna give him until this weekend, then I might just drop him from the group.
yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have the ability to contact people because he's so busy, he won't have the time to play.
Yes. Finally.
What?
Dirty Bomb has been like wouldn't load or anything for me for 2 weeks. Now it finally works again.
Why are you playing Dirty Bomb and not jumping on the Roll 20?
Before this thing was set to update and whatnot when I was away, so I just kind of clicked on it, not expecting it to do anything.
Okay, fair enough.
I did say it was broken for 2 weeks.
Fair enough. I understand that. You done like a repair system or something. You went away, came back, and it's like, surprise!
Okay, so anyways, yeah, and that's I'm starting to lose my train of thought.
Navigate surface.
Yeah, he initially okay. Actually, Jesse, do navigate surface again when you come towards the sewers as you're attempting to navigate them. This will be a challenging test, however, since I really doubt the guard has extensive knowledge about the sewers.
Darf it.
The guard knows the sewers have poo in them. That's about it.
Since I got my some free holiday cases, I'll open them real quick. When you're doing that.
Oh.
You bumble about in the sewers. You go from first. You find ADV an extremely hard time. However, you do. I mean, it's not that it's impossible to find where the place eventually is. You just take several hours of bumbling around. You do have the general idea of where Jazhara is, partially because you can sense them through the warp.
Jiztara.
Yeah, you can sense them through the warp, but the problem is just the actual physical figuring out which exact path gets to that general direction, since you can't just walk through the wall. You could doom bolt the walls until they create a normal path. It would be a bit hard to do.
No, that's abusing my my gifts. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try to find him.
Alright. So yeah, you do eventually come up to the metal. Was it the stone door or the stone door with the slit in it?
No, it's a metal door with a slit in it. It's
But it
a uh
It's one of the. It's one of those like. It's like one of those like prohibition mafia era doors.
yeah.
oh
The tunnel suddenly goes from being kind of savage and low tech
And I
to
heard there. I heard there was a hedge maze in front of the door.
no, that was the palace that you were trying to get to. Remember, you're
I'm
trying to
gonna
find the
shoot
Duke.
you.
Uh, he So the tunnels are kind of like old, decrepit mine shaft, and then it looks like you'll actually kind of walk into the hull. Then it suddenly goes to walking somewhat into a castle wall with there's stone all around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
okay.
get it.
So it actually has masonry around that. It looks actually like it's sturdy and it's meant to be a hidden passage. And you'll see a door, solid metal door with a open close slit on it, and
Mm-hmm.
it has some torches.
Okay, so yeah, so you once you start stumbling across this, and you feel the fact that just Tara's presence, well, the well, yeah, just Tara in out of game, but uh, you know, the presence you feel feel through the warp is in that direction. You quickly come across this, obviously what Venom said, this this metal door, metal door. Do your people do a lot of metal working on your planet?
No, actually, we don't.
Yeah, it's this weird, it's really weird substance I mean, it's hard, it's cold to the touch and hard, but it's something that, Rasputin is not really knowledgeable about what this is. He knows from the bit from the guard's memories that these are generally used to open and basically in what they would call houses. You're still kind of more used to your feudal like tent or a pharaoh like tent on your world, but
So
it's some type of like permanent settlement structure that people live in.
Ugh. Why would somebody want to live down here? I have no idea. I go up to the door and try to push it open, like in my memories, like try to open it. I have.
Uh, okay, it doesn't move. Are you
I
you're
start.
just putting your hands up and pushing, right? So you wouldn't be making
Uh,
that much noise. You're not
no,
like banging
uh,
against it.
no. But once it doesn't move, I'm just gonna kick it a couple times in frustration.
You kick it a couple of times in frustration. It takes a few minutes, but soon enough a slit opens, and you view a rather, you know, you see the eyes of a man who, of a savage looking man through the
actually, wasn't the door a butler?
oh, it's a oh,
Yeah, we still have. He still the noble guy still has kind of like noble staff there, and
okay.
his son is like watching the place.
Okay, so yeah, there it is slid up into a. Okay, sorry, I should have asked a lot of this before.
No, it's okay. I thought John. Oh, I'm sorry, Dan had told you about this.
Uh-uh. Well, basically, you open the door and you see this,
You
clean,
open the you
clean
open
room.
the door and you see mudkips.
You don't see mudkips.
Mudkip, Pikachu.
Mudkip.
What is this?
Pikachu!
And the gentleman opens up the door, and he looks well, very well maintained and very well cleaned. He doesn't have a beard, which, in a sense, actually for adults, is rather weird on your world, not being on your world. Most of the time you don't really deal with grooming, so generally once you hit once you hit beard growing age, you tend to grow, and
Yeah.
you're kind of stuck with that for the rest of your life. And he just
I
there's like, and he looks up and down at you, and this viewer says, "No beggars allowed," and then he closes the slit.
I use delude on him.
Okay, you lose delude. Okay, you quickly reach out with your psychic powers to meld his, so that to quickly bring his mind to cooperation with you. And what do you say along with using delude? Actually, that's delude. Have to do his willpower. You have more degrees of success than he does. I'm just going to use a normal citizen.
Respectable roll, though.
Yeah, that's a respectable roll. He got a degree of success.
You will
But you
open
have, like,
the door
4.
for me. Yes, Jedi Master.
No, he just like, you are using the delude, but you also have to. He's not just gonna like open up the door for you just because you delude him. What are you
These
gonna
are
say?
not the droids you're looking for.
Excuse me, Thrall. I have come to speak to your master. I bear a message and a gift.
He opens. Oh, it's like, what type of message? He basically caught him midway of closing it. So he actually stops midway as you say your thing, as you're using your psychic powers to basically mess with his mind. As he opens back up again, what message do you have for my master? He looks at you with a, questioning look.
I've come to give him a gift. Sorry, my brain just farted real badly right now.
It's fine.
It was because of the mudkips, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I blame Mudkips.
I was thinking it's because I said he has a skull for him. This skull. What type of gift is this, you freak?
I reach into my bag and I pull out a runestone with my clan sigil and hand it to him. Give him this. He will understand. And tell him I come bearing news. That is all. Thrall. It's not for your ears.
I just realized this guy's master's technically the Duke. He's gonna walk up and hand the Duke this little sigil thing.
The Duke's gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
The guy said you know what to do. Do what? What is this?
Again, how do I know?
Yeah, you don't know. You get Rasputin assuming. I'm just.
I know.
I'm laughing because it's just like, yeah, you kind of.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey.
I'm not.
Oh my
all-
gosh! The
I'm not-
faggot is here. There's a faggot alert. Everybody run!
Ugh. Okay.
Hey, this
So-
is Dragon MS popping back in for a couple of seconds, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, guys? I'm bored.
Rasputin killed some more people.
Oh boy.
One on purpose, the other on
And John,
accident.
should I be worried, John? There's someone looking for me. I feel violated. I feel violated.
Somebody, you're very violated right now.
Rasputin has finally found Clover, and he
Whoa.
gave the butler a sigil. It's like, give it to your master.
Wait.
Which the Duke is going to get this rock, and he's going to be like, what?
No idea what the fuck the thing is. Oh god.
I think he just killed that butler. You fool! You bring me trash!
Okay, so what's Rasputin gonna do? Okay, the butler takes it and closes the thing, closes the little slit. What is Rasputin gonna do after that? Is he gonna wait outside the thing?
I'm gonna wait because it is still not my
Hello?
since this is not my tribe and I am coming on the behest of the gods, I'm just gonna like respect that.
And your warhound's nearby you.
Yes.
Okay. So you're just gonna wait for a response.
Oh, did the butler
Yeah.
see the warhound?
Okay.
Probably
Okay,
not.
we're not gonna redo the entire thing because of that. No, it's just gonna
Okay.
be.
Warhound was too low.
Yeah, we.
He's a
He's
very
already
tiny
has,
man.
Sorry,
He
he's
can only
only
see
rolling. He still only has like a 30 willpower. He's gonna be rolling off of a 10. Then. God. I mean, he already. It's not like it matters. He already failed it. He passed, but Jesse passed more than him. But the thing is, yes, Rasputin, you wait, and this brings it to Clover, or Jezitar, because you are currently living inside the Duke's little hideout thing.
offered me a room, and I didn't have a place to stay, so I took it.
Okay, yeah, you are living. You're kind of just okay.
It's more accommodating than an inn.
How is Jazatar entertaining herself since this is nighttime of the day basically this is basically how you said you talked to the Duke and he told you about the ball thing. This is that night after he gave you your medicines and whatnot, the different types of herbs that you're making your poisons, not your concoction with.
Remember,
I'm gonna
he
I'm
got the
gonna give
horse?
I'm gonna give the prince dysentery so he shits himself to death.
Okay, yeah, and so you're probably in the middle of doing that since it's still the same day, just much later at night, getting close to uh, probably about 12, like midnight. And so basically, you're probably still working on the thing, or
I got last time I checked, I got 3 degrees on it.
okay, so yeah, I mean, you're working on it, but you're able to you are mostly just finishing up, getting the finishing touches on it, while you do
Pardon me, gentlemen.
hear from the wooden floor, from the floor, you do hear the butler walking back and forth, back up, past your rooms, and he has to go past your room to get to the
Hello,
Duke's.
buddy again. I'm actually on low power mode, so I gotta get going.
Later,
Okay.
John.
See ya, John.
You like my
I'll be
little
back
message?
home. I'll be back home here in a couple of minutes, hopefully. I'll send a message.
Okay. So, so as he's walking to the Duke, and you just generally just ignore it and continue making sure your concoction is properly effective. You really wish you did have a test subject to use this on, but time constraints don't really aren't lenient to you. Who knows? You
And
could test
plus,
it on the Duke.
and plus, it was supposed to be something it doesn't kill. It was supposed to be something it doesn't kill them immediately, so we don't suspicion. There wasn't any suspicion.
Test it on the butler.
That butler's about to get executed for heresy.
So he goes. So basically, and all of a sudden, you hear the butler yell, and it's loud. What in the name of the Emperor is this garbage that you've given me? Who is what the hell am I supposed to do with this? And it's very loud. He just starts outright yelling at the butler, while you can also hear the butler apologizing and just attempting to apologize. What do you do, Clover?
I'm just gonna like walk over there, just poke my head and like what is like kind of be like what the heck is this screaming
It
about?
is really out of nowhere, and Jazatar, you do walk in there too, and walk into the room to see literally Duke Leofwin like bad mouthing his butler, calling him is like, "What the heck am I supposed to do with this piece of garbage? What do you mean by some weird old man who came out saying I would understand what I need to do with this thing?" And he's just like literally laying it in. You useless piece of shit. He's literally just laying it into this butler, and the butler's apologizing and literally on the verge of tears.
Hang on, does the Duke know of the chaos symbols?
No, he's like has no idea what it is.
Okay.
All he knows is for normal Imperial citizens how the Warhammer 40k lore or books are is that when they see sigils of chaos, it causes them nausea and whatnot.
Because that's what Jesse just gave
So he
him.
literally just like threw it to the ground and started just stomping them, just like stomps on the markings. And this is then Clover. You kind of peek into her room and see him doing it. Do an awareness test.
Oh, I failed that.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is a pretty big failure. What is your actually give me a sec.
Give me a sec. I'll just tell you how many degrees I fail by.
No, I'm not going by how many degrees. I'm just seeing. So you just have awareness known. Yeah. I mean, he's stomping. He's just stomping on. You're not really able to discern what the thing is made of before the Duke basically stomps it in with his boot into it splinters and starts breaking apart, and the design pattern on it is ruined. And then the Duke is furious, and he looks over and sees he sees himself, and he says, "What do you want?" Or sees Jazatar and says, "What do you want?"
And it's just like I heard loud screaming across the building. Came to investigate what's happening. Happening, and I just come in and see this.
He just points towards his butler. He says, "This idiot says that some old man came up to him and handed me this piece of trash and said I would know what it is. Useless. Why the heck do I even pay you, you piece? He basically literally just goes on our tyrant of just yelling at the butler, who is many times who's just bowing and on the verge of tears, starting to cry, and just like pleading, apologizing, and everything.
Well, obsidian's a fragile rock. Jesse said the rock was made out of obsidian.
Yeah, he smashed. That's why I'm saying he broke it.
It's pretty fragile. It's a lot like glass.
Yeah, it is. He just.
I know,
yeah,
but
obsidian is
stomping
not.
on it.
Obsidian would not be a good thing to make anything out of because it's not very. It's similar to glass in the fact it can break apart easily.
Well, that's not true. Obsidian makes very good knives.
Yeah, they do.
But in reality, there's never been anything like an obsidian sword, partially because it would shatter upon impact.
I don't know.
Make some really damn good arrows.
Yeah. That thing, oof.
No, do realize this guy has been just like stomping. He just ran off on a tyrant and stomped this thing.
I'm surprised the thing didn't break when he threw it down.
Hmm?
I said I'm surprised it didn't break when he threw it down.
Yeah. No, it's because he threw it down. Between him throwing it down and stomping it, he's generally either has broken it completely or he's damaged enough of these markings on it that it would be extremely hard to really read.
Yeah.
And then Duke Leoflin is like, just looks to Duke and he looks to his butler and says, if you prove yourself to be useful, just get that old man away from the door. Understood? I told you to keep those homeless people and beggars and thieves out of from bothering me. The Duke butler's like, yes, my lord, yes, master. Forgive me, master. And he quickly does scoop up the. He quickly does go over, scoop up the shards of what's left of the object, and heads back to the door.
I'm just sitting here waiting.
Does Clover follow?
Clover, do you do anything, or you're...
I'm not sure to do it. It's like master yelling at the servant. That's nothing new to me. Nothing new to me, and I can't discern.
Oh yeah, true.
I can't discern. I couldn't discern what it was, so I would have no reason to be curious.
Okay, so you just go back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay, you go back to your room, probably preparing for some sleep. So yeah, so basically after a few minutes, Rasputin, the butler does come back. The slit on the door does open up, and the butler, now with red puffy eyes, and it looks like he's been crying, uh, basically opens up the thing and just throws the shards of your little clan sigil thing at Rasputin, and says, just get away from here. My master's not interested in you, you liar. He has no idea what the heck you're talking about with this garbage.
Okay, psychic powers. Activate.
God.
I'm gonna use compel. Fuck it. I look down at that's my broken sigil. I just how dare he? You really treat me as such, compel. Ew, only one success. Sadness.
Okay, so that's a opposed willpower. That's a neg 10 though.
Mm-hmm.
Compel's -10.
For who? Me or him?
No, I'm just saying, compel it's a focus power is a difficult -10 opposed willpower, except delude, which is a challenging +10. If I'm saying it because you rolled it out of 85, which is what you rolled delude off of.
He's
Yes,
saying
true enough, but I did delude him.
But you're attempting to compel him. I think by this point the delude has worn off.
Yeah, he's kind of all upset because he just got chewed out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I just
So-
look at him.
I'm just saying you wouldn't pass your psychic power.
Fair enough.
You know, as you go, basically, you know, you attempt to go, you attempt to. God, better stop saying doom bolts.
Bang blade.
Okay, basically,
Bang
you attempt to gather the
Yellow
warp around.
bang blade.
You attempt to gather the warp to you to compel the butler to open the door. Pretty sure, right? But you're you know, you conjure and you try to conjure it into his mind, but he is so. You basically hit a brick wall as you're trying to do that. He is, you know, from what he's been through from his from his duke and his master, basically just yelling, just basically bad mouthing him all crap ton. He is not really cooperative, and he just resists your attempt to compel him into going against his master's wishes, which his wishes is to get you the fuck off the property. So
That's it. I tried to play nice. Doombolt. I'm doombolting the door.
You doombolt the door.
And
How many shots? It's semi-automatic. It would be doombolt, right? Sometimes it's semi-auto. So that's what? 3 hits. Okay.
1d10 plus 1d10 plus 4, pen 8.
1d10.
That's 3d10s.
Okay, just roll 3d10.
That's plus 4 to each of them, so
Still, a 3,
Three.
a 2, and a 2.
yeah, but that's pen 8, so I give no fucks.
It's pen 8. You blow open the door. You
Whoopee.
literally... You basically thrust your hand out, and basically there is a quick flash of light, and the door is blown open through a series of deafening explosions, since you are in a bit of a tunnel. Clover, you hear this? It is a big boom!
Well, do I get any bonuses?
No, I'm pretty sure you hear it. You don't need to do awareness.
Are you sure? I could roll. I could roll
Yes,
like a 9. I could
sure,
roll a
I'm
94 again.
sure. Okay, what? Okay, roll awareness then. Get like plus
I was-
12. Get plus
I was
30.
joking. I'm pretty sure I hear. Pretty sure I hear a door exploding.
Unless you're asleep. Unless you're asleep already, but this hasn't been too long since you walked back into your room. So you probably just walked back in, about to sit down, and then. How do you react, Jessica?
survive that blast?
Probably not.
I was like,
He
what the
did
fuck?
not. He was obliterated.
I was like, what the fuck?
So, yeah, you hear, explosion.
It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Grab weapons.
Okay, so you grab weapons and go outside the door. Go out to the...
And
go out
having
to the...
weapons, right?
Hopefully the Duke also comes down as you're coming out of your room. The Duke is rushing down, along with a few of his, like... I'm just gonna use these city soldiers, but there are a few of his own guards with him. And you all rush out, and you see... Oh, actually, yeah, Rasputin, do you just like blow the door open and just stand there, or what do you do after you blow the door open?
No. I have the door blown open, then I have Wolfie go forth and start growling as I walk behind it, aka intimidating whoever comes before him.
Okay, so,
Fear
yeah,
test.
Clover, you're gonna have to roll willpower as you see the Rasputin's Warhound.
Oh boy. Oh,
Okay, that would be a success even with the negative 20 modifier.
no. Jezebel failed.
Oh, that's Jesse doing his Jezahar. She okay.
I
What-
got that by the
what's your
skin of my
willpower?
teeth.
Oh,
What's your
really?
willpower?
I got that by the skin of my teeth.
What's
You
your
passed
willpower?
it?
Yeah, passed it by the skin of my teeth. I rolled a 42 of 42.
You failed.
No,
What
you,
is
you get one success for getting the roll.
It's a negative 20. You're rolling
Ah.
Yeah,
a 42 out of a 22.
It's a fear 3 monster.
Oh boy.
With
Let me-
rolled a 29 intimidate.
And it's very intimidating. Don't worry. It's not like you freak out. And its thing is this is outside of combat. And also, you're a servant of chaos. You are. This unnerves. Well, the fact that this is really. You've heard of these. Well, you've heard of similar creatures. An immediate thing this chaos warhound reminds you of is the flesh hounds of Corn, which isn't a good ice. It reminds you of one. It's not exactly one, but it freaks you out to remind you of a flushhound of Corn and their dreaded reputation. And you are frozen in fear for your seat as you see this creature slowly march forward, growling. Now I have to go for the Duke as he sees it. Okay, he failed. His guards, they failed.
Heart attack, heart attack, heart attack.
Oh God. They always fail these stupid rolls.
Do shock, do shock.
The Duke's screams. Ah! What in the name of the Emperor is that thing? As this monster, the guards all draw their swords and get ready to. They actually come in they failed more than he does. They actually run. They literally all run when they see this creature. The Duke is more frozen in fear. The guards run. He's not that old.
No, but if you fail your fear test bad enough in the shock table, you have a heart
Okay, I
attack.
will roll shock table for him then. That is pretty bad.
Eh,
Bum, bum, bum.
he just faints.
So, what's the total? Because that's 66 plus some stuff.
Yeah, what's
66 plus. He had to roll a 9 to actually pass the test. So he rolled a 55. That's like plus 50. So 106, 116.
Okay, yeah, he just faints. He just passes out.
Okay, he just passes out.
Yep.
He collapses to the ground.
The gods probably have a heart attack if they roll something like that.
I
Okay,
turn
I'll just roll
to
for the guards then, since why not?
Oh,
35. So that's they still rolled like a 74. So that's
they probably pass out as well.
I
That actually, yeah, fainting dead
act-
away. They
You,
all faint.
you might need a heroic, because I was thinking I got Radiant Presence that gives a bonus to willpower, and also I have Iron Discipline, so it gives them resistance to pinning and fear.
Well, that's only if you actually encourage them.
Well, the
No,
thing is, this
just an
radiant
just an it's just an it's a my it's Radiant Presence. It's like I like this aura about me. People want to be around me.
yeah, but would that really help against dealing with?
No. I mean, if they're pretty much just fainting instantly upon looking at the wolf.
I mean, if anything, they're not gonna
I
panic
can
unless they get a lot of bonuses.
I can re they'll get a they'll get a plus 20, and I can re-roll my and they can I get a
Which
plus
one is this from?
Iron Discipline.
Yeah, but
That's
that-
your control of them.
Yeah, you gotta do an
You're
inspiring
commanding
speech.
them.
Oh,
Yeah, that Iron Discipline works more like in a battle setting where you have minions or whatnot, or you have just soldiers underneath you.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
more like you have to actually inspire them to do it.
never mind. I was thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
fainted.
Yeah, they basically all collapse to the ground. Yeah, dropping weapons. Thing. Oh yeah, they all for 1d5 rounds. So they are all gonna go nappy time for 3 rounds. So, how exactly does Jazatar react to seeing this creature? I mean, she's freaked out by it, yes. Whatever.
It's like yeah, back away. It's like back away from it slowly.
Is that what she would do?
Yeah, because it's like their people have that creature similar to this where they are.
Yeah. So she would start backing away slowly as the Chaos Warhound marches forward with and then so then you will see after a while you will notice Rasputin as Rasputin comes up behind, walking behind the Chaos Warhound, right, Jesse?
Yes. Once no one attacks Wolfie, I just look at her and I just say, "Sit!" And I go in front of her. It's like, who is the master of this place?
I get kind of look down to the passed out Duke and point to them.
who have vomited as he passed out.
This wretch is your lord?
Not my lord.
You notice, Jesse, Rasputin, that this person in front of you, this female, as that's how the appearance works with illusion of normalcy, how you've had it, is the presence you see. Actually, do citations right now, Jesse.
Okay. Give me a second. Computer's fighting me again.
You see what Jazatar actually truly is underneath.
Hang on.
As with your citations, you're capable of piercing her illusion of normalcy.
You are the one I've sought.
Yes.
Are you the man who walks through the stars?
I am not from this planet, if that's from what you're asking.
So are you the Star Child?
That is a very vague description. There is vague description of what you say, as there are many people who go through the stars.
Who do you serve?
And I serve insert John until whatchamacallit, until deemed otherwise.
I thank you for this. If you take me, can you take me to him?
He is current-
Wait. Sorry, we've kind of screwed up here. Clover needs to actually. Wait. I'm kind of confused timeline-wise. Actually, no. Do continue. Do continue. Shut up. I've shut up. Forget what I said.
Slap Nicholas.
Yes.
It's like yes, it's a very vague description. All right,
Sorry,
but-
the thing is, other people have gone ahead. I'm kind of confused where on the timelines are. It just will be tomorrow you get the stuff that you need to learn, that you need to know. So for now,
John's still off. John's still off in Skull Cove area, right?
yeah, well, technically where your timeline is at the moment, he's rowing there.
It's like
Row your boat gently down.
yeah, it's like whatchamacallit, inserts my boss is currently at sea.
Okay.
If you take me with him, I shall reveal one thing that will come to pass for you.
I can take it soon. Doesn't mean he wants to talk to you.
Oh, trust me, he will wish to speak with me. Oh, and was it you who rudely destroyed my clan sigil?
No, I think that was the Duke.
Oh god. And just as
Oh.
this, the Duke is waking up along with his guards. Since I've
And
taken
don't kill him. He is useful at the moment.
I say, I will not kill him. I reach down and I'm going to use the mind probe on him.
Oh god. Okay, do your focus power. Okay. Go. You're successful by a lot. You basically you take advantage of his groggy state and the fact that he just is about to gain conscious to go into his mind and basically just hammer through any of the barriers of his brain, ripping right all past the different layers, and you get up to basically just go into as deep as you want to. How far are you going? How far are you going, Jesse? Are you gonna break his mind?
Yes.
Okay, he now has great. Oh god.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there face palming.
Not to kill him.
You gain everything that you need to. The thing is, yes, at broken mind, the psyker may plunder the target's mind as will. Any information contained in the target's psyche is an open book for the psyker. The psyker can also identify implanted memories or personality. So basically, you gain like vivid visions of. You learn who this individual is. He is, you learn of the idea of House of Godwin. You see the king, King Donald of Godwin, and
And I say with a little bit of sarcasm, could you not break his mind either? Because he needs to do his job.
The thing is however, Rasputin will be able to. I mean, he won't be functional right now, but it's not specific, but I'm pretty sure he will just have to take some time to mentally recover himself. But, basically from now on, Rasputin can kind of walk into Leofwin's mind whenever he feels like it. It won't turn Leofwin into a potato. or vegetable.
Hey, can I use compel to implant something in his mind?
I guess, yeah. You could.
Okay.
Or since you have Mind Probe open, I guess you could, or just come. I guess you could, or it could just be thought sending to send something into his mind. I'm not too sure because Mind Probe, you've broken up in his mind. It is open to you. That'd be interesting if you can actually implant memories or things into it. I don't know. Does anyone know that?
I don't play Psychers because I don't exactly like gambling with my character.
Okay.
Okay.
Venom. You have an idea?
Yes, I played a Psyker before. First Psyker roll perilled, then perilled, and then rolled perilled, exploded into demon.
Oh wow,
First session, first Psyker power.
wow.
Sucks, bruh.
And similar things happen when I do it with NPCs unless I give a lot of positive bonuses.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Okay, just gonna say you can, since you do have probed his mind open and you are just ripping through his memories. You could probably easily implant a few if you want to.
After getting all the knowledge about this world as possible and what's been happening, and more
extremely in-depth knowledge.
Yeah, and actually getting knowledge of their language that they're speaking, and who the fuck is this eagle thing, this emperor that they speak of? Like, what the fuck is this person?
Well, he has Imperial Creed trained as a common lore, so that's pretty easy. You gain a lot of information. You gain the fact for the eagle. More of you just are shown a lot of different pictures of paintings in the local churches of this being who sits on this. This painting of this being who sits on this throne, who has this halo projecting from their head and everything, and it looks like they have angels around them, or it doesn't look demonic at all, or Zinchi at all.